Hello, everyone, and welcome to Change with Me, where we talk all things change. Today, I'd like to tell you about a change that I've recently incorporated into my life running. So, with coronavirus and all the racial tension and everything going on around us, I knew that I needed something to help preserve both my physical and my mental health. So, I took up running. Now, I've always liked cardio and been pretty active. I would go to the gym 3 to 4 days a week before COVID, but of course, gyms are closed. And home workouts weren't quite the same for me without cardio. So I decided to incorporate a new change into my life. In May, I started to run outdoors. Now, those of you who run know it's very different running on a treadmill than it is actually running outdoors. Nonetheless, I began my journey. So in change management, we talk about ADKAR, the ADKAR model, and we follow the ADKAR model. And the acronym ADKAR stands for A, awareness, D, desire, K, knowledge, A, ability, and R, reinforcement. So these are all principles we use with respect to change. So are we aware of the change? Do we desire to change? Are we knowledgeable about what it takes to change? Do we have the ability to change? And do we reinforce the change? So let me tell you how I got started. So with the awareness piece, A, I knew that home workouts weren't quite doing it for me and there was something missing, and that something was cardio. So A, checked. D, desire. I wanted more. I woke up feeling sluggish often. I wasn't happy with the way I was feeling. I was eating more, therefore I wasn't happy with the way I was looking necessarily. So I knew I had to do something. D, desire. Check. K, I had the knowledge. So I knew that there was a trail right behind my home that I could run and I would enjoy my run. So K, check. A, ability. Well, my legs work just fine. I'm a pretty healthy person. So I thought, yes, A, check, ability. And so the hardest piece for me, which is usually the hardest piece in change management, with any change, is sustaining the change. So I'm happy to report that 3.5 months in, I am still running every weekday morning. On the weekends, I give myself a break. I sleep in on Saturdays and Sundays. Some Sundays I go for runs, some Sundays I just rest. But happy to report that I am sustaining. And that's why it took me so long to record this video, because I really wanted to make sure that I got into the habit. Social psychologists tell us that it takes between 66 and 254 days for a habit to really develop and be solidified. I know a lot of people say 21, but it's really 66 to 254. So I'm in the habit of running. So how did I do it? Well, in the nights, I would pick out my clothing, put them close to my bed, and I knew, I'm not a morning person, so I knew that I needed to, in the morning, quickly grab and go. Grab and go. So I would organize myself, have everything ready, the side of my bed, wake up in the morning, grab it, go to the bathroom, brush my teeth, wash my face, put on my clothes, get my phone, out the door I would go. And I was able to sustain this because I made it a habit, and no matter how hard it got, some days it was really hard. I'd pray for it to rain because I wanted an excuse not to go. I didn't really want to go. But nonetheless, I persevered and I went. And now I'm so happy. There's so many benefits of physical exercise. And for me in particular, what running did, it gave me so many additional benefits. A, of course, the physical exercise, which helps with my physical well-being and my mental well-being. It allowed me the opportunity to be outside among nature, start my days off right, first thing in the morning. I'm having great mornings now as opposed to, do I have to get up type of mornings. So helps me to enjoy nature, helps me to start my day off right, have better mornings. I would reward myself with smoothies. So I had a reward system in place to help me. So I'd look forward to coming home and having those smoothies after running. It just didn't feel right having a smoothie if I didn't go running. So there was a reward, and of course, I looked look and feel better because of that. And I wasn't looking to lose weight or anything like that, but I did want to be a little bit healthier and fitter. So I would encourage you, strongly encourage you. There's so much going on in the world, so much that can get you down, put you in a negative place, but make some positive change today that your future self is going to thank you for. My change was that I took up running and I could not be happier.